Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Mack and I am going to be your professor this semester for Introduction to Sociology. I wanted to take a few minutes and just do a brief overview of our course and what it will look like this fall. We will discuss this in more depth this week when we meet for the first time. So I have been teaching at Mass Bay for about, this is my 9th year, going into my 9th year of teaching. I teach sociology classes, criminal justice classes, psychology classes. I've taught some critical thinking classes. I also teach at Emmanuel under the same headings, so I've been teaching at Emmanuel for about 3 years now. I have a undergraduate degree in psychology and a master's degree in criminal justice, and so there's a lot of intertwining those two disciplines that we will be discussing this semester. So our semester, sort of in a nutshell, is we are going to be doing a mix of synchronous and asynchronous sessions, meaning some weeks we will meet in person, online via WebEx, which is the platform that Mass Bay supports. It's like Zoom if you have not used it yet, but it's called WebEx, and so I'll be sending a WebEx invite to people each week, or there will be a recurring meeting. So some weeks we'll be doing all of our class sessions via WebEx at the scheduled class time. Sometimes we will do an asynchronous session and we will have online discussions. There will be a discussion board online that will be in lieu of the class, or there'll be videos or something else that has been assigned to the class that we will not necessarily need to meet in person for a class session. So each week might be different, and we will be talking about that each week. Each week we'll be covering a chapter. Some weeks we have 2 chapters to get through our entire textbook. There's a corresponding slideshow for each chapter. There will be discussions each week, both again in person and online. There's usually an assignment. Sometimes it's something from the textbook. Sometimes it's an additional or a different assignment that I have on Blackboard for us to take a look at. It'd be a short paper. Sometimes there's a longer paper. We do have a group project. So we have a lot going on all semester. We also are going to be utilizing some online tools and online resources that I will be posting on Blackboard for you. We will be watching some videos. There's always a phenomenal amount of current events going on that we're going to be looking at what's happening in and around Boston and Massachusetts, as well as the country and even the world. And we're going to try to relate it to all of the sociological concepts that we will get into. So we will discuss all of this more in depth as we meet this week for the first time and go through the syllabus and have everybody sort of get used to this new platform that we will be using this semester. Doesn't look like what I was hoping it would look like when we signed on to do this in the spring, but we're going to make it work, and it's going to be, sort of a learning curve for everybody. I know some people might be more familiar with doing online tools, and some people prefer the classroom. And are used to the classroom. I'm usually in the classroom myself, but we're going to make this work. So I'd like to welcome people. If you're new to Mass Bay, welcome. This is, again, starting in a new way, but it will be okay, and we will figure it out. And if you're returning to Mass Bay, welcome back. So I'm looking forward to seeing some familiar faces in class this semester. So I look forward to meeting you all this first week of classes, and we will sort of get our schedule figured out. If you have any questions, you can email me, mdowlingmack@massbay.edu. You should have received an email from me a couple days ago, and I will be sending out the WebEx invitation for our first class meeting later this evening, Sunday evening. Thank you. Look forward to meeting everybody this week. Bye-bye.